digital loans, digital borrowing?
I think around October, November, December. Actually, September, October, November. December, exclude December.
Okay.
And the people who would typically borrow are people who are trying to buy things that can be sold around this festive season. So a lot of the demand is around people who are in business, trying to make sure that they have enough stock to sell over this festive season. So there's a lot of moving away from the you and me who is borrowing for this Christmas holidays, maybe because you've decided you'll not travel up country, or you're going to consume your bonus if you have some. And if you're not going to consume your bonus, things have been generally tough for the last 5 years. So you're not even thinking about going to impress anyone. You are barely making ends meet, leave alone now trying to take up a loan that you're going to pay as you are anticipating to get some money, because the surety of you getting that money is not there anymore. Yeah.
Talk to us about the very critical issue of the interest rates by digital borrowers, rather digital lenders. And this has been a thorn in the flesh. There have even been situations in the past where, the methods of recovering these monies are very unconventional. Digital lenders have been accused of using very unconventional means, getting to the contacts list of that. Talk to us about how you arrive at the recovery measures for these digital lenders, whereas you're providing the same solution compared to traditional lenders like banks.
So now, and maybe I'll talk about this post-2021 where the Digital Act was enacted. It is illegal for any service provider who has lent you money to contact people on your contact list who you did not put as referees for avoidance of doubt. If you have borrowed from any institution, you have not given them this person as your referee, you have not given them the permission to go into your contact list and call everyone on that list. You can actually place a suit, because this is a breach of data privacy, and there are laws and there's a governing body in place to make sure that digital lenders like myself, like Ngao Credit, we are not infringing on people's rights. So that's number one. That's a caveat. There was this debt collection method was there before the enactment. There are still rogue players in the space who are proceeding to use the old school ways. And the only remedy for the population is to report these people to the regulator. And here we're talking about the data
protection.
The Data Protection Authority. There is the Consumer Protection Authority as well. So there is the competitors, the Competition Authority of Kenya. These regulators are supposed to make sure that there is fair play, that the customer actually pays interest for a good or a service. And once they've paid the interest for this loan product or the loan product or the loan service, they are not overcharged. They are within the laws of the country. That is making sure that you adhere to the induplam rule. That means that the interest somebody is supposed to pay should not exceed the principal that this person was given out as a loan. So also you make sure that you only contact the people they have given as a referee, and you wait until the loan has actually fallen due. And of course, this must be documented as somebody is getting into this contract with the institution, to tell them that these are going to be our data collection procedures. But I want to say, even in that there are a lot of people who are being ignorant. They're not taking care. I think there's those laws, the data protection, the terms and conditions of the loan, the terms of reference. Many of you, when you're borrowing, you're not going through those terms of references. You do not know what you have allowed them, because some of them are using software to be able to track your phone to find out which device you're borrowing using, where you're going to be going, where do you live. There's a lot of data you're consenting to give these digital lenders, like myself. And so as a player in the space, I am saying that there are players who are adhering to the guidelines that have been given, but there are also rogue players. So even as you're taking out these products from these vendors, please make sure that you're reading the terms of reference. You're making sure that you're very clear around how do they go about collection. And the best is to honor the commitment. If you had agreed to pay, dawa ya deni ni kulipa.
So at Ngao Credit, perhaps